Hello everybody and welcome to Willowier. Today we are playing Biomutant. This just came out. I got the pre-release of it and I've been excited for this game for quite some time. Momo will be popping in soon. She's just putting the cats to bed. And yeah, so this game pretty much starts right from the very beginning. Like there's no load and continue screen. It's a robo hopper. Well, that's loud. He's big.
Why is he running
Probably because of the same thing. He's a red panda. What a face. That's the face of oh crap.
Sounds like a bomb. Mantis?
Yep. He's a robo hopper.
It's Mantis. The Master Shifu.
I wonder why it just had me choose the language twice. And maybe they had Kung Fu Panda as a, you know, like
How can something as beautiful as this be dying? A plague is ruining the land, but the tree of life still stands. Question is, for how long? End is coming to the new world. The tribes stand divided, in need of someone strong enough to unite them, or bring them all down. This is a story with an unusual beginning. So, let's expect an unusual end.
well, that was an unusual intro.
Welcome to Biomutant.
Hey, that was my line. We'll go medium.
Mantis. Sounds like R2D2. It did not look
Encode your
that big
DNA.
in the intro.
Alright, Primal is a nimble, developed my god, I gotta read big words. Anthropomorphic breed. A hybrid with a gene mutation making them nimble and dexterous. Because of the way I was reading that word, I didn't read it right. Dexterous at the cost of a lesser developed intellect.
You're dumb.
No,
That's
this is
scary.
dumb. Dumdon. Oh, I didn't realize it changed his face. Dumdon is the least developed anthropomorphic breed, a hybrid offshoot that compensate the lack of mental prowess with physical strength. Don't look it. Rex is an extraordinary developed anthropomorphic breed, a hybrid outcast with an even DNA string, making it apt for both physical and mental challenges. Hilla is scary. Is a regenerative developed anthropomorphic breed, a hybrid with a gene mutation making them extremely tough and resilient. The Fip breed, is weird looking, is renowned for a highly evolved mind. Its genius is directly interlinked to the power of Ki, which amplifies their psionic output. Mm. Murgle is the definition of an idolized breed. Its evolutionary lineage has gone in a direction where form and appearance has dominated over function. Really?
That appearance dominates. I mean, it shows you their little thingies on the side, too. Oh, it even gives you the critical chance on each one.
Their intellect.
Their critical and loot chance, that was good.
Yeah. Barter as well. The primal one doesn't. Like, it looks like the primal one's the one you're supposed to use, but I don't know. It
Can
doesn't.
we just take a moment to look about how, like, disgusted his face looked in that scene?
I don't know. I mean, I guess this is a hard choice because every one of them looks weird. Wait, is there any change at the bottom? No. I guess this one's cute. We can go with this one because it's cute. Hybrid outcast. The outcast is a cute one.
Health isn't that bad, though. It goes up pretty good.
Alright, well, we'll go with this one then. We are now Rex.
Define your genetic structure.
Oh my, you can really frickin'. Oh boy.
God, I just now realized I was
Oh
changing his
God.
body.
It really does.
Oh my God, wait, go back down to the intelligence.
You know who it looks like? A really, really messed up, what's her name? Dawsonea? Dawsonea. What's her name? That's a weird name.
I was honestly thinking more of Brain from Pinky and the Brain.
Pinky in the brain. Hey look, it's his little friend.
There's Pinky.
Pinky. Okay, well let's try and get something a little bit even here, if we can. Oh, that face. He's so cute. Okay, we don't want too many negatives, but we don't want too many. Okay. We probably want... try and get that charisma back to a decent point. Okay, that's away for charisma.
Yeah, the spot that says charisma.
Oh, I wasn't looking at that. Alright. No, I don't want that many negatives. No, oh my word.
Well, it has so many options. If you lean towards one side, you're 9 out of 10 gonna have 3 of them that have negatives.
It's just so sensitive. Like, I can't get a happy medium here. Well, I guess we're just gonna go with this.
Choose a genetic resilience.
You know what? We'll go with real life.
You're just gonna, like, pull out. Boom. Heat resistance. Oh, hey, it changes his arm.
Does it? Oh, it does.
When you go to the biohazard there, you blend in with the background. His arm becomes camouflaged.
There, that'll give me resilience to radioactive and heat.
Choose your first style.
Your first style.
That doesn't change anything on the thing either.
No, just color. I just figured out who the announcer sounds like. Skylanders.
That does. I guess we'll go with that one.
Pick your main color.
Doesn't it almost though in some spots? Like it just sounds like he's talking copper with like a little accent.
I want to be bright blue, but his face wants to go green.
I mean, don't put dark blue section, but bright.
Choose your detail color.
That's horrifying.
Oh, that's just
That
not
would
normal.
be why you're an outcast.
Oh dear. That could be radioactive. Wait, I can change the shading on that. Boom. His nose doesn't fit. I don't like the nose part.
Always the longest part of games, customizing characters.
It is. I don't want to be purple. I want... What was that other color we were just looking at there? We're going to find it. Oh well.
That was a funky color.
Yeah.
I think it was right around here, just had the brightness down some.
It's brightness all the way up.
Oh, was it all the way up? Well, then it was a weird purplish shade. Like a purplish red.
Yeah, we're just gonna go with this.
Pick a class.
Oh my word. The Deadeye is a tricky, skillful rogue who's chosen a life outside law and society values.
Commando.
Got things from the bottom too, by the way.
Deadeye.
Your ranged weapons are reloaded instantly, and your next magazine will grant.
Commando.
Ooh, that makes me wonder.
Psy-freak.
That's kind of cool.
It covers most of his arm, though. Now you can't see it.
That's true.
Why does like he was
Saboteur. Sentinel.
That face. Oh, you have a tail.
Saboteur.
I don't know why I didn't notice it before.
I'm in between Deadeye and Saboteur.
Command Deadeye.
I think this will lower my armor. It doesn't seem to give me
Command Sight Saboteur.
Actually, they all do. That's weird.
You should move that for down so I can see it.
Psy-freak. Command Deadeye.
The armor just stays
Deadeye
right
chosen.
where it is.
That'll work.
That'll work. That'll do, donkey.
About time.
Here's somebody with a troubled past, drawn into the spotlight of a story that's already begun. We're already at a crossroads. Choosing a path in life is that fork in the road where you make a choice, or simply stop living.
Okay.
Dot.
But for you, it's not only a crossroad, but a choice. A reflection of your key, the primal energy that flows through everything.
Strength or power, or freedom or loyalty.
I don't want loyalty. I just want the freedom.
You can't have both!
Let me introduce myself. I'm the light and bright side of you, or your inner voice to be precise. An echo of balance and consequence of your actions as you move forward.
Or assume you could say, I'm not sure.
That's right. Light is only for those having difficulty seeing what's in front of them. Sticking to the me first path is the only way we'll be going places.
I'm not gonna lie, I kinda like it.
I'm surprised at the change of heart. I believe in putting yourself aside to help others, but helping the dark side is not that, you know.
You can't fight who you really are. The blood is obviously running red in our veins.
You're trying to keep us in the dark here, but you know it's blue blood in our veins and what it means. We have responsibilities. You can't fight the truth.
What in the hay?
Oh my god! Okay, why do I feel like your character was like Kronk?
Aura somewhat light. Okay, well I like that. But I'll go this way.
Right is always right.
Okay.
No, all I could think of was Crump. He was like, guys, you're not helping.
Okay, so dodge is B, attack is X.
I assume it meant overall is
Okay, I can shoot with the triggers.
Stories of death and the bodies left behind. A
Very
reminder
detailed.
that we're at the mercy of nature and the one that preys on others.
Well, I mean, I'm hungry.
Do you
so-
remember the beast that shattered your family? Or did you choose to forget? You turned your back on our world and got lost in your own. Meanwhile, the predator only grew stronger.
No, he's eating it.
It looked like you were petting for a second. What are you doing? Eating its fur? Maybe we can poke that.
Oh, he
Oh
big!
my.
Oops, I wasn't paying attention. Lupa-lupin?
Blue roll? Yeah, train this front.
Oh. Okay.
Oh my god, I see the comic book things now.
Oops. Am I a girl? I'm a rabbit?
I was saying Viper a second ago, and now it's a rabbit, and it was monkey earlier. It really is Kung Fu Panda.
You better make a run for it. This is not the time nor place to end this story.
Run away! Just steal here when it was bombs.
Well, now we're at the scene. Just a different panda.
It's your forgot what the game was, I guess.
Biomutant. Actually, it's Mutant.
It does look like a 3, Maybe it's not 3, maybe it's 310 mutant.
Okay, we gotta kill
This
310
time,
mutants.
it was best to run and live to fight another day. Let us hope you're ready for it when it comes.
Could have sworn this was filled with other bombs. They look goopy.
The predator isn't the only threat. The wildlife started to mutate when the end of days began, and the tree of life started to die.
My brain felt more like spider sacks, not.
Yeah, me too.
What are those? Freaking beavers? Big, giant, naked mole rats. Mole rat sack.
Okie dokie. Could have sworn. I guess not.
Gaming, but this is a struggle.
Well, it is kind of. What's this do?
I'd say you.
Probably. Well, believe it or not, the battle style reminds me of Deadpool. Like, I don't know if you've ever seen the Deadpool game from Xbox 360 or not. But the Xbox game for the 360 that was Deadpool had an interesting battle style, sort of like this, and it even had, you know, the pew pew thing and stuff like that, because, you know, it's Deadpool. They obviously didn't have as good of graphics. I'm just a box. Okay, so it's a special effect add-on. Okie dokie.
It did, it said pew pew.
Oh, what was it? There's nothing
Does
here.
you have to go the other way on the D-pad or something?
Oh, I hit them all. I don't know. Weird. Okie dokie. Yay. Okay, now we have a quick menu for healing. Climb the chain. Like the little bat panda that you are. Sludge soaker. Oh boy.
The oil sludge is everywhere. To most, it only means death. But some have adapted to the new environment and changed with it. Evolution has its ways.
Hey, why am I not equipped? Ah.
Head on.
Why am I using that? Where's my sword? There we go. I'm very bad at parrying.
I see that.
Am I out of energy or something? Because those little attacks aren't working the same.
Blue bar and drink a buff bar.
That's what I thought, but it's not.
Well, you use that energy to dodge, so if it goes down when you dodge. Looting.
You mean I could have done that before? Well, looting is not working.
I think it mentioned like a luck or something like that when it comes to looting.
What is that? Tickling toffee? I pulled a toffee out. Huh. Okie dokie. Tickle my toffee.
No, thank you. Look at that little rock. Oh, that's a barrel.
Sharp steel. Cut that one in half. Finished him off.
Okay, narrator.
Whoa!
Okay, shielding that didn't work. Bluff. You did. Tongue tickle?
Tickly.
Okie dokie. Dainty. There's a lot of strange things. It's the mission.
Oh, on the ground?
Clink, clink. This all looks like something I could go to.
But it is not.
How dare they? How dare they give me a tutorial? Hey, I thought for a second there I can climb that. Oh no. Can I run? Oh, I'm a cute little panda bunny thing. Oh, large shields. Yay.
Now that's a flesh wound.
Indeed.
Just a flesh wound.
Ow, you kicked me in the face.
Don't forget about all your button combos.
I've been trying them, but they're not working.
What, like the B and X?
Yeah, there. That time it worked. But the other times I was doing it, it wouldn't work. Woo! I upgraded and got dog tag. Literally. Nice.
Level 2.
I would like to steal whatever you have. I mean, you're dead, so I guess it's not stealing.
Medication.
Take everything he has. Okay, okay, good. Character level up.
By 10.
I could upgrade so many different things.
The luck increases the looting chance.
That is true.
And critical. I think it's a 5 or something.
But I think I'm gonna go with strength first.
What a bruiser!
Yeah,
What's
I'm
a bruiser? I like how you flexed your itty bitty twig arm, like, yeah!
Ranged combat. Guns. I can. What? Wait, oh, I already have those. Okay, so it's supposed to be RT, ART, and BRT.
And you have something for a snake, a crane, and mantis. Master Shifu.
I mean, technically, there's 2 flying ones too.
Yeah, but they're not part of the Furious 5.
BXRT. Do I hit that all at once?
I like how it shows you. I think it's an input sequence, so I think you just want to order.
Oh, the next one I can dual wield. I need more doggy tags.
Bow wow.
Bow wow, dude. Bow wow. Wong Fu. Okay.
I'm telling you, it's Kung Fu Panda.
It's Wong Fu Panda.
Somewhat light.
I am okay with the somewhat light. Somewhat light. Oh my
I'm
god.
okay with being somewhat white.
Well, I am somewhat white, I suppose.
You look more white than anything else.
I am only a quarter white.
I'm just going to tell you now, you are the palest native I've ever met.
I knew.
Probably from living in the game room.
It could very well be. Oh my god, I'm naked! Ah!
Where's the
Don't look at me.
sensor bar? Are you able to rotate him? You are. Go back over to your nudity. Oh, that booty.
Oh, it's him. Oh yeah, I can use him as a flashlight. Okay. Can't open that door. Run!
Look, an emergency box from the once was. A rare sight.
Okay. So apparently crowbars are very rare. Hiya!
This is the box itself.
That pipe looks weak. The claw bar should come in handy.
The crowbar.
Claw bar. Klondike bar.
Oh. I didn't see that there. Hoppity dop.
Whoa.
It actually is so weird.
It's time to find a way out of this place. No, really, I mean it.
Okay. You're so demanding.
You can't stop me, I am the gingerbread bunny. I'm almost falling in her seat.
I just went to sit up and my entire chair went forward. I have too much added weight.
I have too much radiation.
The Morks produce biomatter in their multi-organ that they shed under distress. Blobs that affect the cellular coding strands of any living being when absorbed, including you.
Does that mean do not?
I don't know. Can't remember that move combination.
I think it was BXRT.
XPXRT. Nope.
BRT?
I don't know. XPRT. Anyway.
You're gonna have to look at it again after, I guess.
That was a thing.
Wacko.
Me just trying to figure this all out is making me lose a lot of health. My old blob. I wonder if everything's called a mork.
Nothing anti-climate change.
Wee. Get out to the bunker 101. Nothing can stop me now. I'm a panda on the edge.
Exit the room. Get out of bunker 101. It gives you very specific instructions.
I like how bunker 101 is basically like... You know, this is almost exactly like Fallout. It has the bunkers like Fallout. It has the ending like Fallout.
Toxanol built vessels called arks to save themselves from the impending doom. But was it too late? It is only from the flight logs of the single ark they left behind that we know other arks traveled through the sky and beyond. It seems those that came before us never lost hope in finding a new home for their kind.
I got a puzzle.
Your favorite.
Oh.
You have 10 moves.
Well, like... So...
Wow.
There are few records of the chain of events that led to the big apocalypse eons ago, but it's clear the world wasn't prepared for how recklessly the Toxanol Corporation would make its mark on the world. Their rare earth mining and nuclear industries generated tons of waste, and without consideration for the future, they dumped it all in landfills until they ran out of space. That's when they made the big mistake. They began dumping the toxic waste in the surf just off the coast instead, assuming that it would sink and decay with time. And they were right. But no one was prepared for what was about to unfold. Once in the surf, the radiation interfered with the genetics of the wildlife and created bizarre mutations in their offspring. It had an inconceivable impact on biodiversity and the entire ecosystem. The world as they knew it crumbled as nature retaliated. It would never be the same again, and what remained of it became ours.
That seems logical. The move combinations in this game is gonna get me.
The sound of spark metal going pew-pew is never a good thing. It's coming
Just
from
hearing that
behind
voice
that
pew,
door.
pew. He had the perfect
A
voice for
warning
pew, pew.
label. The box looks like a potential brain melt. It's going to take a bit of puzzling to short-circuit the door.
Oh, it's not. Boom. Boom.
Just a few moves left. Make them count. Quite a shock to the system.
I went the wrong way.
Let's try that again.
Well, it wasn't hard to begin with. I just didn't realize the direction mattered so much.
I think it's because you went one way and then went back and you ran out of moves.
There you go.
Well, at least now we know what happens.
Yeah, you get shocked and hurt.
Who are you? out of date. Huh.
The wheeled one is outnumbered. You'd better help him out. Wham!
Wow.
I forgot to take the parry.
Bites the dust.
Bites the dust.
He looks very grumpy.
He's shooting nothing.
Nice shot. That's the last of them. Let's talk to the wheeled one before backup arrives.
But what if I like backup?
You always find good use for things like that.
I wonder where the wheeled one's going. I also wonder how he would have gotten here in that wheelchair. I can climb the rope, but I can't climb the rope.
And you can't climb the rope. There's a door behind you. Going for light.
A new friend, an old friend.
He wants to thank you for taking his side against the scavengers. He sounds familiar. You just can't figure out why. He presents himself as out of date. He knows he's way overdue, but he hasn't given up. He doesn't seem surprised that you don't recognize him. You were just a child back then, the night everything changed. There have been rumors of a one-eyed Ronin seen outside the Great Wall, and he's happy to see it's true. The legend of the one-eyed child that grew up as an outcast is old and sad. The child could have been anyone, but the evil it had fled had left a mark, a facial scar to remember the past. It's a scar you're covering under that eye patch, isn't it? But he would have recognized you anyways. You look exactly like your Muma. There's no doubt you're the child, and that what Lupa-lupin did to your village, your Muma and Popsy, was the beginning of the end. He says it has taken you a long time to bring the past back up to the present, to find your way back, but he's grateful you have. It was after the attack that the unity fell apart. Your Muma's disciples divided and formed tribes as a reaction to the blight that had fallen upon the land. After the old village was destroyed and you disappeared, a struggle between the families erupted, and over time, the disciples turned against each other. Had it not been for the Tree of Life, no one would have survived. He hopes you at least remember the tree.
This is a lot of story. And a lot of these.
Tutorials.
They're getting old, honestly. Too many of these. Oh, I'm so little.
Way back in the long ago.
I'm going back. I don't want to know.
I don't want to know what happened.
Oh, I can't go back. I have
to
two
the best
eyes.
Before.
I don't want to.
Do it!
I don't want to see what happened again. I blocked the memory out.
Well, now you
Is that a
know.
human?
No, it's tail. Elvis.
I wish I had actual
Asks
voices.
if you were tired, as it's a bit of a hike here from the village. He wonders if your Mooma knows you are here. You're such a good child, so you probably did. Even the young forget. He understands why you came all the way out here, to see them, the potato people. The potato people, or Nono, are a wonder, somehow interlinked with this little tree here, fueling its source of life. You might be right.
He's Elvis.
Like potatoes, they're packed with energy, an excellent source of ki. The Nono prefer to hide in glitter grass. He says you should get over there and ruffle it. See if you can make one come out of hiding.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Okay. Ruffle up some weed grass.
Glitter. Grass.
I'm so small. Whee! Oh.
This thing you have no health bar. Can you go in the water in this game? A game you can go in the water. Oh my gosh, you're swim.
He doesn't swim very well. I need some glittery bugs.
Potato people. Ruffle it. You have to run right through that.
Oh.
You The Nono's ki energy is just what the Pensai needs to complete its cycle and grow into a tree of life. The small tree you saw up there where you met will eventually grow into a tree of life and start giving back to nature. It'll be the heart of the land. You'll need to support the tree for a long time to come. The only way it'll grow tall is with the burst of ki released from the Nono as they become one with the tree. You'll need a net to catch the Nono, and he wants you to use his, but asks you to be gentle. The Nono are sensitive beings, an embodiment of ki, the primal energy.
Thank you very much.
Okay.
You handle that net like you've never done anything else. He's impressed. He's grateful for all the help he can get. There's lots of Nono out there that need to be guided to the roots of the Pensai tree. Oh, it'll need a continuous flux of ki over the 12 months to come, so countless, he'd say. One day, he hopes the tree will have grown tall enough to sustain the world. But today, your focus is getting this one to become one with the tree.
To the tree.
There's so much talking in this game.
I feel like that's primarily going to be a story.
Probably. The beginnings of games are typically all story, and this one seems to be very much story based. And considering you have to listen to them talk and then listen to the narrator say whatever they were going to say,
Yeah, that part is a pain, but I will admit the story is kind of interesting so far.
it is. It's definitely interesting. I wish they kind of did it a little bit different, but I suppose for now it's good enough.
Oh my. That was very abrupt.
Now that you've seen the Nono's connection with the tree with your own eyes, you have no reason to doubt. From this day on, he'll make nurturing the Pensai into a tree of life, a life goal, not only for our village's sake, but for all of us, everyone. One day, the land won't be as peaceful. Not even your Muma will be able to protect us. You can already see the effects from how reckless those before us acted, and unless something changes, we're doomed. The land won't survive the side effects of the old world's industrial advances. He says you'd better hurry back to the village before your Muma comes looking for you. You did good here today. No, she's got lots on her mind and needs rest after the raid last night on the Lupin camp with her disciples. Wonders if they let the Predator family live or not. He lost you there for a while, but no memory is alone. It's part of a trail you can follow. He says he remembers every single day he devoted to growing the Tree of Life, but now he's afraid it might be in vain.
Oh, you told me you're
The tree started to die when the end of days begun, and it wasn't long after that that the World Eaters arrived.
It's a little odd that he aged so quickly.
I wonder if that's even who he is.
The genetic evolution that occurred after the apocalypse that Toxinol Corporation inflicted on the land set the World Eater's DNA into overdrive. His friend Gizmo is working on a Mekton and needs help defeating the Jumbo Puff at the end of the West Route. Wiz is still repairing his octopod to confront the Merc Puff that dwells deep down under the surface at the end of the Northwest Route. Noko has tamed the Midget and is preparing to take on the Hoof Puff at the end of the East Route. Finally, Goop is almost done with the Goo Glide, a machine able to ride the waves of the surf all the way out to the Porky Puff at the end of the route to the southeast. Out of Date says his friends are gearing up to stop the World Eaters. There's one at the end of each route. The road ahead won't be easy, but he's counting on your support. His friends aren't strong enough to end this on their own. He wants you to understand that you'll all die if the tree isn't saved.
Poor Hugo.
He claims names have power, so he gave them these names to weaken them. For him, the Porky Puff is particularly personal. It was that carnivorous beast that took his leg. Regardless, you'll meet again once you've played your part in the tribe war and the situation with the World Eaters.
Elvis lost the leg. And is now out of date.
You're getting the
I
hang
guess
of it.
so. I like how you close it and then have to use a crowbar to open it.
quickest way out is through the roof where they came in, and the rope looks strong enough to climb.
Suddenly it breaks.
I'm a strong little panda. His head looks weird. Well, I see power lines. Is this supposed to be Earth?
Know that the Tree of Life is dying. Its days are numbered. Without help, it can't endure the environmental change and assault from the World Eaters.
It really likes to say its name.
310 meters.
Are we finally free? Why are you doing that?
Adventure begins.
A signpost maps it out for the cartographically challenged.
That's me. Cartographically challenged.
Adventure.
Let's see.
Okay, so I'm supposed to look at them all. Whereabouts? Secrets? Any secrets? No secrets. Oh.
That must be the World Eater that chewed off Out-of-Date's leg. You'll need a hat trick to bring that down. The World Eaters have made their marks on our world over time. That's not the first nor the last village it'll leave in its wake. Look, a survivor. Glad to see someone made it out alive. He's heard the stories about the terror inflicted by the World Eaters to other enclaves, but never expected one to come all the way here.
Okay.
He worries there won't be much left to save if this continues, even if the Tree of Life survives the attack. He doesn't know what your connection is to this place, but something tells him you've stayed true to your heart.
Okay, so you can get psi points.
Anyway, he needs help and says it's by your actions you'll be judged, not by your intentions. He's grateful for that. You still seem to have a spark of light in you.
Somewhat light.
That's a spark of light in you!
Too much on
What's there to like about light? It hurts to look at.
Not as much as
It
it
does.
hurts to look at you.
Always making this personal.
And you're always trying to pretend it's not.
Four. Not as much as it hurts to look at you.
I got a psi point.
There's Out of Date again. He must have missed something important. Out of Date says you will make a better stand against the World Eaters with the support of a tribe, and there are two nearby. The Myriad tribe is likely to be a good match as they act on the understanding of the greater good and have a code of honor. Regardless of who you choose, it won't be easy, as the conflict between the tribes is worse than ever, teetering on the brink of war.
To the war!
The Myriad's conviction to stop the World Eaters began when the Leviathans rose from the depths of the surf. Siding with the Myriad's movement for wholeness in a fragmented world might seem like the logical thing to do, but is it the right thing? One thing's certain, though. Destiny arrives all the same.
So, do I ever get an actual...
The Jagni tribe only ever had one conviction: to bring balance to the world by wiping out the weak. They believe a cleansing is necessary to restore the world, and want to let the World Eaters bring down the Tree of Life. But siding with Jagni isn't necessarily a bad thing. Fate will find a way. Out of Date says someone needs to break the stalemate and shift the balance of power to either Jagni's or Myriad's side. He believes the tribe's Sifus, Myriad especially, will listen to you and expects you to pay at least one of them a visit and play your part. He can sense you share Myriad's view on the world. The Myriad would embrace someone willing to fight against the tyranny of the Jagni. Out of Date will be waiting for you beneath the Tree of Life if you lose track of what you need to do. Regardless, you'll meet again once you've played your part in the tribe war and the situation with the World Eaters.
I don't know. He made this sound very tricky. Well, I guess we'll just go with these guys then.
Another fork in the road. It's either the tunnel or the motor bridge. What'll it be?
I would assume the tunnel? Alright, so my assumption was the tunnel. However, we are unfortunately out of time, so I'll have to save this here. If you guys have enjoyed this, hit that like and subscribe button, and we'll catch you in the next episode. But before I go, one extra thing. You guys should put in the comments below what you think of this game, which direction you think I should have gone and should go. Obviously, if by some chance you've seen or played further, don't ruin it for anybody. Don't add anything that happens. Just kind of direct good or bad or neutral. I'm more in the neutral, but we'll see how it goes. Alright, catch you guys later. Bye!